Hey everyone, welcome back. And if you're new here, I'm really glad you're here. If you've ever felt confused or stressed about investing, or you feel like you should know this stuff by now but you don't, trust me, you're not behind. Most people in the US were never taught any of this. What matters is that you're here now and you're ready to learn how to make your money work for you. And that's exactly what we're doing today. Today we're talking about how to start investing in the United States, even if you're starting with a very small amount. And when I say $100, that's just an example. You can start with 50, 20, even 10. What matters is that you start. Before we talk about accounts or ETFs or anything like that, let's begin with something simple. What is investing? There are really only two ways to make money in life. You work for your money, and your money works for you. Investing is how you make number two happen. It means taking your money and putting it somewhere it has a chance to grow on its own. Not by working extra hours, not by grinding more, but by letting time do the heavy lifting. And there are lots of things you can invest in. Real estate, gold, bonds, businesses. REITs, which stands for Real Estate Investment Trusts, a way to invest in real estate without buying property. Crypto. And of course, the stock market. But this video isn't going to cover everything because each category could be a whole video by itself. Today, we're focusing on the beginner-friendly foundation that makes everything else easier to understand. Why investing matters. Let me give you a simple example. If you invest $100 today and then add just $25 a month, and the stock market grows at around its long-term average of 7% a year, you could end up with over $30,000 over time. If you add $100 a month, you could have close to $150,000 without needing to pick the perfect stock or time the market. Small amounts, consistently invested, turn into something real. Now let's talk about the accounts Americans use to invest, and I'm going to explain every acronym right away so nothing feels confusing. The Roth IRA, explained simply. Roth IRA stands for Roth Individual Retirement Account. This is one of the best long-term investment accounts in the US. Here's the simple version. A Roth IRA lets your money grow tax-free. You invest money you've already paid taxes on. Your investments grow over the years, and when you withdraw in retirement, you don't pay taxes on the gains. If your investments grow from $100 to $200,000, you keep all of it. That's why a Roth IRA is incredibly powerful. We'll do a full Roth IRA video later because there's a lot more to cover, but that's the big picture. The Traditional IRA, what it is. Traditional IRA stands for Traditional Individual Retirement Account. This one works differently. You may get a tax deduction now, meaning your taxable income goes down today. Then your money grows tax deferred, and you pay taxes later when you withdraw in retirement. So, Roth IRA pay taxes now, grow tax-free. Traditional IRA pay taxes later, grow tax deferred. Both are great, just used for different strategies. Again, we'll break both of these down in future videos. The 401, your workplace retirement account. With a 401, your contributions reduce your taxable income. Your employer may offer a match. Your investments grow tax deferred. If your employer offers a match, take it. It's literally the best guaranteed return you'll ever get. Taxable brokerage account, the simplest place to start. You can open one at places like Fidelity, Vanguard, Schwab, Robinhood, Webull, SoFi, M1 Finance. This is the easiest account to open, and you can start with any amount. Now that we've talked about where your investments go, let's talk about what you're actually buying when you invest. Most beginners freeze here because investing apps show you charts, numbers, symbols. None of it makes sense at first. So let's keep it simple. Stocks, bonds, and ETFs, explained like I'm talking to a friend. When you invest in the stock market, you're usually buying one of three things. A stock is just a tiny piece of a company. If you buy one share of Coca-Cola or Apple, you own a tiny part of the company. A bond is basically you lending money to a company or the government, and they pay you interest in return. Then there are ETFs, which stands for Exchange Traded Funds, and ETFs are the easiest and most beginner-friendly place to start. Here's the simplest way to imagine it. Buying a stock is like buying one apple. Buying an ETF is like buying a fruit basket with apples, oranges, bananas, berries, everything mixed together. When you buy an ETF, you're buying a basket that holds lots of different companies at once. If you invest $100 into an ETF, your money gets spread across all the companies inside that basket automatically. This gives you instant diversification, lowers your risk, and takes away the pressure of picking the right stock. US ETFs beginners often use. Now let's look at a few ETFs Americans actually buy and why. One of the most popular is VO, the Vanguard S&P 500 ETF. SPY and IVB are similar options too. The S&P 500 is simply the 500 biggest companies in the United States: Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Tesla, Exxon, Costco, massive companies that drive much of the US economy. If you had invested $100 into an S&P 500 ETF 10 years ago, that money would be worth around $340 today. That's roughly a 240% return. Now compare that to a regular savings account in the US, which might pay 0.5% to maybe 2%. That same $100 might grow to $105. So, S&P 500 ETF around $340. Savings account around $105. And real estate? Real estate can be a great investment, but you can't buy it with $100. You can start with ETFs. That's why the stock market is the easiest entry point for beginners. Another popular ETF is VTI, which holds the entire US stock market, not just the biggest 500 companies. There's also VXUS for international stocks and SCHD if you like dividend-focused investing. You don't need all of these. You just choose what fits your goals, and we'll do dedicated videos on each category. Now let's talk about the part that actually builds wealth: consistency. Your first $100 is great, but wealth comes from the $20 or $50 you add every month afterward. Small amounts, consistently invested, grow into something meaningful. This is why automating your investing is so helpful. You can set weekly or monthly deposits. You can auto-invest into your chosen ETF. No stress, no timing the market, just a consistent habit that grows your net worth over time. And here's one more tip: don't check your investments every day. The market moves constantly. It goes up, down, sideways, and that's all normal. Looking at it daily will just stress you out. Think long-term. Zoom out. Stay consistent. Here's the truth: people don't start investing because they're wealthy. People become financially secure because they started. Your future self, the one who feels confident and stable, begins with the decision you make today. Open a Roth IRA or a brokerage account. Deposit what you can. Pick a simple ETF. Automate it. Give it time. That's how you build real wealth. Thank you so much for watching. If this helped you, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, are you starting your investing journey today? I'd love to hear your story. See you in the next video.